Um, this is the reason that I don't like cat. Yes, you heard me. I don't like cats. It really, the truth of the matter being told, it isn't that I really don't like cats. I love them from a distance. I think they are beautiful and cute, but I don't like them. I can't stand them. They cannot come close to me. I stay far from them. Simply because I'm allergic to cats. Some people might never hear that before. They say, oh, listen to talking food, but she allergic to cats. Can be allergic to cats. It's a lot of people like me in the world who are allergic to cats. Cats shed hair all the time, and the human eye cannot see sometimes the hair when the cat shed it. Sometimes you see cat hair if you on a, let's say you have a black sofa chair and the cat go on the sofa, you'll see like little white hairs on the sofa from the cat. But let's say you have a white sofa, you can't see that hair. You know because the cat being there is some hair there, but the naked eye can't see it. And same thing when a cat walking, you don't see hair leaving the cat flying in the air because a lot of time the naked eye don't see it. But a cat chose you into a tisic. A tisic, that's what the Irish people is call it. A tisic is when you um had asthma or have asthma, you go into like a asthma attack, uncontrollable asthma attack. A cat throws you into that. And if you're an asthmatic person and you go to any doctor and your asthma is chronic, the way mine was that I used to end up in the ER, they will always ask you, or your parents, if you're young, do y'all own a cat? Because then it's a suspicious reason why they would ask you that because you come in so often to the ER and some have to be triggering it off as often as that to be coming into the ER. So my grandmother had a cat. The cat was like an elusive type cat. It never you never hardly see it. Now and again you see it walking, but you don't see when it underneath the sofa because you know the sofa get like them sofa without the little covering in the front to the bottom, the little skirt to the bottom. You don't know it underneath there. Cat like little hiding places too. And then back in the day, they used to have very high bed, the cat underneath the bed. So if you on top of the bed, the cat underneath the bed, sometimes the cat then being in the bed and come off. So you go lay in that bed, it show you in the statistic because the hair on the bed, you can't see it, but it's there. And so they told my mother I should not be around my grandmother as long as she have the cat. Like, you know, the cat can't be in the same room that I in or the same environment. Even if the cat been there and I come afterwards, that's just as bad. So I used to when I go to my grandmother live in the same yard as us. You know how I go, 3 and 4 houses in the yard, and all the whole family live in the yard. Everyone in their own little house. That's how it was back in the day. Family live like that so they could support one another, be there for one another. But nowadays, everyone live far apart. Ain't no one helping nobody. Everybody vexed for the next one trying to compete. It's a whole different ball game. So she live in the same yard as us, and so I didn't never need to be in her house. I don't know. When she called me to do something, and when she called me to do something, she always make sure the cat gone a long time and stuff like that. And back then, you used to keep your door open so the fresh air used to help it along. So that's one of the reasons I stay far from people who have cats. I don't want to go to your residence if you have cats. My mother have cat, and I tell you no lie. I sit outside all the time. She'll tell you that. I do not, because I haven't had asthma for many, many years because I'm self aware of what can trigger it off. And so I make sure that I abide by the rules that I set for myself. So I haven't had asthma in over what? How much years now? About 30 something years. I haven't had asthma. Simply because I'm aware of what can trigger off asthma. And everything the doctors told me don't do, I did. And so I built up an immune system to help be stronger. And so that helped me along. So I thank God for that because people die from asthma. So that's the reason I have a problem with cats. But I love dogs. Dogs got hair too, but dogs don't share hair like cats. Hey, and dogs will definitely. I don't have no dogs. I don't like animals in house. I think only human supposed to be in the house. So I mean, to each his own. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. You know, dog business in my house be the human business. The dog business in your own dog house. Outside, get your own house. Simple as that. Simple as that. My dog had a nice dog house built, and he ain't never stay in it yet. You know where he used to be? On my porch, sleeping on the mat. He before being in the open. He ain't want to be in no closed up environment. That's the pocket Bohemian pocket dog now. And that was the best dog I had. They the best dogs. I ain't never want no dog if it ain't a pocket. They the best dog. Anyhow, that's the reason I don't like cats, so I have to stay far from them. So in a way, I do like them, but I just have to stay far from them. One another reason to it, you have a cat, nothing. A cat could teeth more than a monkey. I had a monkey as a pet, and the monkey don't share hair. They don't share hair. But I'll tell you that story the next time. So over and out, that's why I don't like or stay far from cats. Not to say don't really like them, but stay far from them. Over and out.